Good evening from the newsroom. In the news for this Friday, 30th of December, the board of the Central Bank of Seychelles says it feels comfortable in keeping CBS's monetary policy relaxed for the first 3 months of next year so as to continue to support the country's economic recovery. The governor of the central bank, Caroline Abel, gave a press conference today on the CBS's stance on its monetary policy. She said the country's monetary situation is relatively stable and hence no need for the bank to readjust its monetary policy. Ms. Abel spoke on the positive developments over the past year, like the tourism sector that has done extremely well, bringing a total revenue of 849.4 million euros into the country from January to November. She also spoke about the uncertainties resulting from world events like the high cost of living and inflation that are posing a threat to us. The CBS has foreseen a further increase in the price of commodities in the country, including food and fuel, in the next quarter of next year.
Our forecast for inflation next year is 4%, which is about 1% to this year's level, because principally it's coming from imported inflation, but we are mindful of the economic activity that will happen domestically and also the reaction of the increase in wages, what is going to be the reaction of the workers in terms of using this 10%. So for now, our forecast shows that we will be relatively stable, but if there is excess demand in the economy in light of the adjustment in salaries, and we see that this will create pressure, then central bank may need to adjust its monetary policy. But for now, we feel comfortable in the state of financial conditions.
The Supreme Court will deliver its decision on the 13th of next month on if to release Leslie Benoiton on bail or not. This is in the case of firearms and prevention of terrorism case.
Both sides presented their arguments in court this morning. Mr. Benoiton's counsel, Basil Warou, emphasized that under the Constitution, the accused person must be released on bail either unconditionally or on conditions, but remand should be treated as exception to the rights of the accused person. Mr. Warou stated that the accused person has now been on remand for more than a year since his arrest, and the trial was adjourned not due to his fault. He suggested that if unconditional bail is not possible, the court should grant bail with conditions. Counsel for the Republic, Stephen Powles, emphasized that nothing has changed since their last objection to bail application. All grounds for refusal of bail remain the same. Mr. Powles further argued that grounds are even stronger now when the accused has seen how strong the prosecution's case is. He also insisted that the trial date be set as soon as possible, as it is in the interest of all the parties. The counsel also reiterated statements from the affidavit in reply to the application regarding ammunition, documents, digital and other evidence found in relation to the case, emphasizing that the accused person's alleged involvement is at the heart of the case. Remand was extended and the parties will appear in court on the 13th of next month.
The number of parcels received by FedEx and the Seychelles Post Office has greatly increased due to the relief of the COVID-19 disease and also during the festive season. FedEx and the Seychelles Post Office are two courier companies that offer logistics services whereby individuals can buy any products from online shops around the world. The offices are doing their best to ensure that their customers receive their products on time. The customer officers need to verify the parcels to ensure that there are no illegal substances or products that have not received permission. In addition, the custom officers are ensuring that the respective customers pay their tax. The Seychellois scientists who recently explored the banks of Sayad Madla have briefed the Minister for Fishing and the Blue Economy, Jean-François Ferrari, on the expedition. There are 13 Seychellois who were joined by other scientists from Mauritius and Monaco. During the discussions, Minister Ferrari sought the advice of the participants on what could be done to enhance the role and functions of Seychellois scientists in future marine scientific explorations. Minister Ferrari took the opportunity to congratulate the Seychellois participants for their dedication to marine science. He encouraged them to keep pushing for the creation of a scientific society in Seychelles so that the country becomes a regional hub for maritime research and science. Pelé, the legendary Brazilian soccer player who rose from barefoot poverty to become one of the greatest and best-known athletes in modern history, died yesterday in Sao Paulo at the age of 82 after a long battle with cancer. President Weva Ramkalawan has sent a message of recognition following the passing of the international football star.
The world has lost an icon and a legendary footballer who, during the prime of his football career, gave us much entertainment and hope, President Ramkalawan says in his message. Pelé, coming from a very humble beginning, was also a source of inspiration and a symbol of perseverance, proving that with hard work and determination, any dream is attainable. President's message continues that Pelé leaves behind a legacy of hope, paving the way for many future athletes, a dream of which I hope our younger generation will find inspiration from and follow in his footsteps, the president says.
On behalf of the newsroom staff, I take this opportunity to thank you all for your support during 2022, and we wish you all a happy and prosperous New Year 2023. Good evening.